Yeah, yeah. What's going on, man? Hey, oh man, I'm super excited because this is a new venture for me. This is the first time I have developed a brand the legal way before we go public because we don't want another behind the rhyme situation. All right. If y'all know, you know, and if not, we'll talk about it at a different time. But I'd like to welcome y'all to like the first official feature episode. So I don't even know if this is two or three. We've been recording, we've been doing everything, but man, welcome to Made in the 1980s, a show that's repping for everybody from 1980 to 1989. And if you're unaware by now, you know what I'm saying, I'm Cam P, and I got a very special guest. I got a guest that I grew up with, actually. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a couple of years older, but we still grew up together. Like, our families know each other. Like, fam date my cousin now. Like, that's how close we've gotten over time. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give one a shout out because thank you for wanting to be on, you know what I'm saying, first and foremost. But to give I'm calling this your podcast debut, and I know you've done another one, but this one I feel is going to be a little different. So this is the real podcast debut of my guy, Wang Dang Doodle. What's happening, man?
Man, what's happening, big homie, man? Hey, I'm honored to be able to say that I am the first official guest.
Yeah, man.
No, nobody else to say that.
That is a fact.
Nobody else to say that.
Hey, and you know what? I felt it was necessary for me to do that because even though I live like outside of Nashville now, I'm from Freeport, Illinois. I never want people to get that confused. Like, I'm not one of the people that, like, you know, I go to Chicago and be like, yeah, I'm from Rockford, or I try to tell people I'm from somewhere else. It's like, no, I'm from the 815, Freeport, Illinois, Pretzel City, USA. I'm not ashamed of that, and I rep even down here, even if it ain't much to rep. But I always put people on, you know, fast facts, because you either know it or you don't. And believe it or not, as I get older, more people know than don't.
Oh yeah. But see, I'm glad you're one of those people that's not going to be gone for 2 years and then come back and act like they don't know where nothing is anymore. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate it. Freeport ain't changed that much. You know how to get to Walmart, my man.
Yeah.
Like, stop
it's like we, even though there is some landmarks that don't exist no more, but you should have been back before to know that information anyway. Like,
look, that's it. When I was younger, I left Freeport for 4 years.
Yeah.
I moved to Clinton, Iowa for 4 years. When I came back, I still knew how to stop it. Freeport ain't even big enough for you to get lost.
Hey, yeah, getting lost is crazy. Now, getting lost is crazy. but not knowing what stuff is. Hey, but you said an important city name, and we got a sidebar real quick, bro. Maybe you can help me out because it's a trend. It's the undiscovered trend. Like, yeah, we all know people that move to Chicago or try to move to Rockford and not claim the port. But what's up with all of y'all brothers? I won't use the N word because we want to, you know, get the demo as broad as possible. But what's up with moving to Iowa, Clinton, Iowa, Iowa City, Dubuque? What's up? What's up with that? It's a blizzard? What's happening?
Hey, the crazy part is I can't even give you an answer to that because when I was there, when I was in Clinton, it was only like 4% African American.
Right. Yeah. No shot there.
That was where I had first experienced an overwhelming amount of racism.
Oh wow.
I was in the third grade. I'm being called things I'm not even realizing is even a racial slur. So like Clinton was completely different for me.
Wow. So you got the last. Hey, darky. You got the last of that.
I got the last of that. You know, I remember one kid.
Hey, y'all, this is the 80s too. Hey, we got from the 50s and 60s. This is the 80s. He talking. Let's go.
like this. I've never told this story out loud to like the world because I'm super ashamed of it, even though I was a child, not understanding.
Let's go.
Little girl, I'm playing with a basketball. She wanted my basketball.
Mm.
She felt entitled to my basketball. I wouldn't give it to her. Little girl says, I want to play with the basketball, but the little colored kid won't give it to me.
Yo, Holly, slow up. What the fuck is your problem?
Third grade.
Wow.
So hearing color kid, okay, I know that's an insult.
Yeah.
I'm the only black kid in the elementary school. Shit. So I react. I don't react in the right way. And like I'm 40 years old and I still feel bad about this. I punched a little girl in her chest.
I mean, hey, it was the inner racism in you, though. That was it was the revolt that was coming out of you, like your inner Nat Turner was speaking.
But the little girl had just came back to school from having open heart surgery.
Yo, you trying to kill her?
Oh man, bro.
So to be clear, you scorpioned the girl for her random act of racism.
Yes. But
hey, look, I'm not here to chastise. Hey, look, because I feel you. I'm not here to chastise. I kind of felt like, well, you know, she ain't getting her heart in the right place as it is. So it's kind of whatever at this point for me. I don't know.
I can say this though. Even though, like I said, I think back on that situation and I feel bad about it. It was a learning lesson because here it is, 40 years old. Other than that young lady, no woman can ever say that I ever put my hands on her.
Hey,
I am definitely afraid to put my hands on a woman.
Hey,
because I almost killed the first one that I put my hands on.
You know, hey, listen.
That is not promoting domestic violence. Domestic violence is bad. It is not cool. It's not okay.
It's not. Hey, listen, man. I am one of the few people on earth, and I'm just going to say this right now. I've probably never said this on a live mic before, but hey, we here. I own the brand. We here. All right. I think that when we talk about racism and the reaction or response to racism, I think everything is gray area in your reaction or response. Like when I see old people getting the shit slapped out of them and pushed downstairs, but this after they said nigger this or that, I'd be like,
yes.
Well, you kind of earned that. You kind of earned that, Walt. You should not say what you said. Don't talk to people like that. Like, yeah, you know.
Well, next time, mind your business, Gertrude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hey, you and the rest of the Golden Girls better get the fuck out of here. Because
man, look.
So, I mean, look, young people, old people, genderless. Hey, look, you deserve whatever you get, even if it ain't in God's way, when racism is the umbrella. Like, I'm not.
Yes, sir.
We're not for like hating like groups of people in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when they react, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I only meant to burn the bathroom down, but set the whole house on fire. Rest in peace, Left Eye. But hey, look, sorry. That's what happened.
Can't tell a person how to react.
That's right. Hey, for real. So the best way to control reactions is don't get out of control your damn self. So hey, even though I've had this conversation before, you know what? As far as on the racism meter, like colored is like almost in the neutral area because, you know, our parents and maybe our grandparents grew up in a time where colored was being respectful.
Yeah.
Because it was like, you know, nigger, and darkies. So they called you colored. They mentioned that you were being polite, but at the same time, it's like, wait, hold on. Like the fountain? Like the name on the fountain? Colored? you don't talk to me like that. So I get why. But hey, and you know what? I only went to Clinton, Iowa for like Tri-Double-I and stuff like that. But it's so funny for you to share that story because in my lifetime, and yours too, we're about 20 years deep of Black men, especially Black men, moving to Clinton, Iowa, or somewhere right over that border and literally annihilating white vagine every chance they get while they over there. And I was like, yo, what's going on? Like, what's going on in Clinton, Iowa? I've been asking that question since 2003. I kid you not.
I mean, you just answered your own question. A plethora of white vagine, as you call it.
Yeah.
Easy picking.
Hey, I mean, but wouldn't they worry? Because I mean, they fathers are probably the colored coalition people. Like,
I mean, but like you said, we 20 years in, so the ones that I was dealing with, the ones that I was having these negative interactions with, they daughters is the ones getting hit right now.
That's true. Yeah, and they can't do nothing about it either now.
Can't do nothing about it.
Because they're too old, and then they don't want her to run off and get pregnant, and sometimes it still happen anyway. So it's like, oh, what are you gonna do?
You know that's the go-to. I'm mad at dad, so let me go find the
I'm gonna suck on the black cock in the world, Dad. Yikes!
Hey, I'm mad at dad. I know dad's racist. I'm not racist, but I know dad's racist. How do I piss dad off? I start fucking Tyrone.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, and for the most part, a lot of those white women date the Black men with the blackest of Black names that they can find. It's like Wesley and Raheem and Hakeem and
Hakeem with the kufi on. And yeah.
You know, it's like, oh wow, like they went all the way. She might be joining the Nation of Islam. You really
she one step away.
Oh man. So man, let's circle back to old Freeport though, man. Old Freeport. You know, even though I had a quick stint in like the late 2010s, I haven't really lived in Freeport since like 99, to be honest with you. Like 99, 2000, because I was visiting up until like 03, 04, like consistently, because why not? But once I got to like 04, 05, then like it got less and less and less. And there's so many things that I remember about old Freeport, especially when we talk like 80s Freeport. Like the one thing that I feel that even though the kids have the technology and the smartphones and all that, they'll never know the pleasures of walking from the center school playground area to A&W. Like they just don't know what that's about. And I feel that there should be a petition signed or something so we can get the A&W back with the people on the skates and the menu, so I can get the curly fry and cheese with the bacon double cheddar cheeseburger and the root beer and the frosty mug, man.
I even hit you with one that's even more nostalgic than that, bro.
Yeah.
These kids will never know the privilege of leaving the Lindo Theater, banging a left 15 steps and hitting Pizza Shack.
Come on, man. Hey, Pizza Shack. Man. Hey, I think last year, hey, shout out to Mary too, by the way, because I think she tagged the lady, or it was either Mary or Danielle. I didn't realize that the owners of Pizza Shack was on Facebook, and I was like, yo, we need this back. Like, I need to throw I'm trying to throw my 40th birthday party at Pizza Shack. Like for
real.
Pizzas, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely would have went. It was a layup. I was going to do it. I was like, I'll pay any price at this point. And I had a little bread there too. I was like, yeah, what y'all need? Like, I'll do it. Like, I need 3 pizzas and some Pepsi, and we going up.
Hey, That would have been so lit, man.
Yeah,
Man, that would have been so, man. But like, dude, it's a lot of things, man. These kids, man, they never know the joys of, man.
yeah.
Like before when the police really was harassing people for just hanging out,
Yeah.
being on the corner of Adams and Benton
Oh yeah.
over on Pope Pimp Corner.
Yeah. Hey, right across from Chicago style. But
Right
then it
across
wasn't
from
Chicago
Chicago.
style, and it was like something else. But yeah, Pope Hip's Corner is like a monument. It's like a landmark. It was
a landmark, man. These kids, they'll never know the joys of the 9.5-foot rim at Teddy Baker.
Yeah, everybody was a superstar at Teddy Baker Park. Well, once you could grab rim, the double rim at Teddy, they was like, oh, it's lit now. Now you trying to yam on everybody because I grab rim for the game.
Hey, everybody was Vince Carter on a 9.5-foot rim.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Hey, so what store do you miss the most from Freeport? Old Freeport.
Oh. I'll give you two.
Okay.
I'll give you two. Messing and Becker.
Oh, wow. I didn't even expect you to go there. Oh.
Messing and Becker. And because Messing and Becker, we didn't have to go to Rockford to go get kicks.
That's true.
We didn't have to go to the next big city to get, our pullover jackets.
Yeah.
They had everything you needed.
That is a fact.
And Food Bonanza.
Yeah, okay. So now you pick one of mine. Because Food Bonanza was so lit because I used to ride my bike or walk. And that's when we lived on Walnut Street. I used to walk down there to get the WWF ice cream bars. And it was the only store that had them. But Food Bonanza looked like a warehouse too. So you get lost. You just walking around there. I was like, yeah, they got everything in here. When I pulled in off 20 and I seen Food Bonanza wasn't there no more, I legit it was like heart tears. I was like hurt. I was like, yo, what happened to Food Bonanza? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, Food Bonanza for me. In the summertime, this is like when those 3-4 years I was in Iowa.
Yeah.
Every summer, we would come back to Freeport and spend the summer here with my grandmother.
Okay.
So on Monday through Friday, my grandmother lived on Kenwood. So she would send us down to Center School throughout the summer to get the free lunch, right?
Okay.
Ain't no free lunch on the weekend. So Saturdays, she would drive us all out to Food Bonanza and get us all full off of the samples.
Hey, G shit.
So she didn't have to cook us lunch. So
right.
that was my favorite part about Food Bonanza. You go in there, get you a couple slices of pizza, granola bars, yogurt, whatever. Get up out of there.
That is a fact, though. That is a fact. Yo. So Food Bonanza, bar none. We're gonna add Okie Dokie to that.
Oh,
Okie Dokie, man. To this day, shout out to Deontay Wilder. To this day, you ain't gonna find better M&M cookies on the planet than the ones that was at Okie Dokie. I don't know if they had heroin in them. I don't know if it was like just a sprinkle of cocaine, the pure cut.
Little crystal
was. Yeah, even on a summer day, right by the slushy machine, they was ice cold, popcorn extra hot, salty. You get the slushy, not ices. We the slushy era. We not the ices, the slushies. And You getting out of there for about a good $3.25 on top of it. Look at everything I just named. Every one of them cookies was like $3-4. You get the popcorn, it might be 50 cents or it might be $1.
It was like a quarter or 50 cents or something like that.
Yes, but I'm getting 2 bags. So I'm off top. I'm telling you off top. And then you get the slushy. I'm getting the biggest slushy possible, another $1. I'm like, yo, this is life. This is love. This is murder. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John Rule. But I like the greatest place ever. Oh, why is Okie Dokie the greatest place ever to me, ladies and gentlemen? Let me tell you, Freeport, y'all might know this because we doing this for y'all. This is the first guest episode is about where we from, man. This is what this is. Because Okie Dokie is the only place where you can get the best snacks, a fist fight, and be able to find out who everybody ain't going to school will be at the same place, exact same time.
Exactly. It was the one-stop shop.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, good food, fist fight, with the hoes. Who ain't going to school? Like
it was definitely a one-stop shop.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, even though all statute of limitations is up, but I know a lot of us is married right now. We ain't gonna talk about who we was looking for, who was out there at Okie Dokie. Don't even matter right now. It don't matter. But that's why I love Okie Dokie. It was like the max for us, but you couldn't sit in there and like chill. Like
yeah. I mean, out there 10, 15 deep. Out there 10, 15 deep. Nobody's bothering you.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like
you came in and spent some money. Okay, cool.
But yeah, and you get to post up right over there by the side.
Right on the side.
Eating cookies, sipping slushy, be like, oh, hey. Oh, what's up, Wang? Hey, yo. Like everybody's outside. It's like, I know we just walking around. And in summer is all bets is off. Like after the last day of school, like it's just pandemonium on the whole block.
Last day of school, the 15-minute day.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That was the only day everybody was cool with being up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning to get ready for school.
Yeah, hey, school was packed on the last day. Even the people that, whether you want to go graduate, whether you want to get moved to the next grade, no matter what happened, you went to school the first day of the last day. Like, you went to school the first day of the last day. Just to be like, yeah, hey, look, I got my Polaris. It's like, oh, it's back. Like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout to Kurt Keister hooking us all up, you know what I mean?
Man, look. Hey, you know, Kurt's still down here doing his thing, man.
Really? Oh, man.
Yeah. He's still down there.
So, glad to see Kurt Keister is still doing this thing. Shout and respect to them, him, family, all of that. That's when I say them. But you know what I'm upset about? The fact that the trend room is not there no more.
See, okay. I got mixed feelings.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I got mixed feelings. Because, well, I ain't gonna say mixed feelings. I'm emotional.
Okay.
I'm emotional.
All right, let's talk about it, Carl Thomas. Let's talk about
it. Okay, so my second prom, because I went to prom like 7 times.
Not that, okay. G move. I tried. My mom wouldn't even let me go 3 or 4. I forgot.
I went all 4 years through high school, and I went 3 years after.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. We'll talk about that.
Saying I was that nigga, but I was him. But
okay.
It was sophomore year.
Okay.
Sophomore year, me and Tamika Carter. Shout out Tamika, that's my girl.
Oh.
She was like, G, because she always called me G. G, we going to prom together. I say less.
Okay.
I go to the training room. I can't never remember buddy's name, man. Always super cool, always smooth.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, what you looking for? So I kind of give him a hint of what I'm looking for at the time. You know, pinstripes was busting real tight. You know, with the suits. You know, we got the pinstripes. It was killing him.
You already know. I had two of them. I already know.
So he look at me. He says, "I got the perfect suit for you. Just came in."
Mm.
A word. Okay. Something exclusive. Okay.
Right. For sure.
My man's hit me with the black and red pinstripe joint. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Red shirt under. Had the the black derby with the red band around it.
Okay.
But this where I killed him at, bro.
Yeah.
Once I took the suit coat off, it was overalls.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Take the suit. I think back on it, it's like that was the ugliest shit. But you couldn't tell me a motherfucking thing that night.
Right. Hey.
You couldn't tell me shit that night.
But hey, listen, because I understand now. Because I was like, oh, overall, not suspenders, like it was over.
No, bro.
But
Farmer Brown overall, fool.
The joints, the John Deere.
Had the joint coming across the chest and swung around.
You had the Oshkosh bagashes on.
Oshkosh bagash, my man.
Nah. But,
bro.
Hey, but he must have been like, hey, look, you confident enough to pull this off. See, there ain't nobody gonna make fun of you with this song.
And the crazy part about it, bro, when I took the prom, got a little warm, took the coat off.
Yeah.
Damn, a nigga got the overall joint on.
See?
Hey,
yo, man.
I think my mama still got that joint. I think my OG still got it.
Yo, I'm telling you, hey man, listen. Sometimes it's not the fit, it's the person in it. You know what I mean?
Talk your shit, man.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's like, sometimes he probably was like, yo, only he can do this. And if he don't see a problem with it by the time we get to this counter, it's all good.
But then 2 years later, he hit me with another one.
Okay.
He hit me with another one. Black and pink pinstripes. But it wasn't but it wasn't pinstripe. It was what do they call it? When it's like the squares.
Yeah, the window pane joint?
Yeah, it was them joints. Killed him again. This is even before Cameron hit us with the pink fur. Right? So yeah, right. Cameron stole the swag.
You know what I'm saying? Be clear.
Killer Cam stole the swag, man. He stole the sauce.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's innovation. And even though you got mixed feelings, that's exactly why I love the Trend Room. Because from my perspective, I end up moving to the burbs of Chicago, but I'm going out in the city. And everybody was like, yeah, we about to get up, we about to get Dougie, blah, 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 blah. So what I got in my closet is winter formal and prom suits from the Trend Room. But when I hit the electric blue with the silver pinstripes, when I hit the black pinstripe, when I do the it was like a tan two-piece with no lapels. Nigga was like, oh, hey, okay, Cam, all right, Freeport. We said, what? That's what y'all doing out there? I was like, I mean, this is what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I mean, I know I ain't got no gators, but yo, it's like, it's cool. Like, you know, we here, we doing this. So, and you know, because, you know, haters started looking for your suit. And I was like, hey, look, you probably got to go to where I'm from to get this, bro. If you can't find it, you know what I'm saying? You ain't like, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? City Trends ain't got this. You know?
Dead ass. That old man might have been ahead of his time, man, and didn't know it, man.
That's a fact. Hey, that's a fact. Hey, look, I co-sign. Trend Room is still the best place I've ever bought suits from, and I never missed. Never missed. I was like 5 for 5. And they lasted a long time. Like only because I got bigger was the reason why I couldn't wear my suits.
For real. For real. Like every time I went down there, man, that man made sure he took as much time as he needed to get me right. And I know it wasn't just me, he had to do it with everybody.
For sure.
Cause that other spot, can't even think of what the name it was. It was on Stevenson Street over by the courthouse.
Oh yeah. I've always rolled by.
I went in there.
Never went in there.
I went in there once and I never went in there again.
Damn.
Bro, when I walked in the door, they did everything in their power to get me out that building.
Wow. See? That's hey.
I was just looking for a black bow tie.
Dang, that's it? You didn't like they was like, no, we ain't even got that.
Something simple. No, we ain't got that.
Wow. Yeah, hey, see? RIP to the Trend Room, man. The realest place ever, the realest suit store ever.
You
know what I'm saying? Hey, look, matter of fact, hey, if homie is still alive or the estate, look, if y'all got the number to them suits, hey, look, send me the
I need 4 of them.
You know what I'm saying? Because even when I look back at my Proud of Winter forum pictures, I was like, yeah, no, everybody was like, yo, that suit. I was like, that's like something that's out now. I was like, hey, Trend Room. Like, I'm telling you, they didn't miss.
Did not miss. They did not miss.
Hey, at all. Man, as we get deep into the nostalgia bag, we're gonna speed it up and we're gonna broaden it up for maybe the entire world real quick, man. Because obviously we talking old Freeport, we talking Trend Room, my favorite stores, kicking it outside the corner store and all that. And the one thing that influenced all those moments was not having cell phones. You know what I mean? Like we never had cell phones, and you know, if the only time I seen a cell phone, I don't know about you, Wang, but the only time I ever seen a cell phone was New Jack City. That's the only time I seen one. And I was like, oh, he got the phone in the car. That's crazy. But like, so I never in my mind that I thought that, oh wow, we gonna be having like phones and like we recording podcasts and we shooting movies and all this stuff with phones, and it just makes me think, it's like, man, did we really miss out, or would having the kind of cell phones, especially the ones we got now, would it made things like worse?
Cell phones made things worse. It's 50-50. I say it's 50-50.
Okay.
I'm saying like it made life easier, but also made us dumb.
Okay.
Nobody wants to think anymore.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Nobody wants to troubleshoot a real problem. Nobody wants to assess the situation and brainstorm. But how many numbers? How many telephone numbers do you remember off the top of your head? And I guarantee you don't have more than 10 that you can remember.
Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm struggling with like 5. I'm struggling with 5 now. And I used to know everybody's number. I used to know, like, I would know your number, my mama number, grandma number, time and temperature number. I knew the number to the Lindo. I knew everybody's number.
Yes, we were the yellow pages.
Yeah,
we were the white pages. We knew anything we needed to know the number of.
Yeah.
We knew the number. I knew all my cousins' phone numbers. I knew all my friends' phone numbers. I mean, boom. Yeah. Didn't have to think about it.
Fact.
I know my man Evan's phone number because it's super simple. I know my mom's phone number because it's super simple. I know my phone number.
Right.
Me and my girl been together 4 years. I don't know her phone number.
Hey, listen. I'm about to get married. I don't know my girl phone number.
Oh, congratulations on that too, my boy.
Thank you, man.
Congratulations on that.
I'll be like 8592. But no, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Like, look, I gotta say, look, it's my number. Just call me now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like when she run it down. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Now I remember. But dude, cell phones, like I said, did they make life easier? Yes, but it made us dumb. Like we don't even try to think about the next solution because we're gonna Google the solution.
Yeah. And speaking of the other half of making us dumber, whatever Google say, we just run with it.
We run with it.
We don't fact check nothing. Like, no, I typed it in. I know what I typed, so this got to be right. I was like, well.
Man, it's 37 search engines on the same thing, and they all say something different. But whichever one pop up first.
Yeah. Yep.
Where you go with?
Though, I believe this title. This one is the right one, y'all. This one. This one right. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen. The thing that I think is, I don't know. I'm torn on this because it taught me better discernment, right? Because before cell phones, when you saw about 5 or 6 bikes in front of the crib, like matter of fact, perfect example, it'd be like there was a point where everybody on Ottawa Street, you at Steve Bell crib, and it's like 7 or 8 bikes over there. You be like, oh, okay, bet. Tony over there, Gabe, Jay Harold, and he was like, okay, bet. I'm gonna go over there.
Right.
Versus now I'm gonna text somebody and hope they hit me back, but we probably too deep in Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, or just kicking it that ain't nobody gonna hit you until like a half hour later, and you'd have missed everything. When I just pulled up on my bike and just been like, "Oh man, what y'all doing?"
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. Like, it was like, because people still ignore you on the text.
Oh yeah.
When you pull up, they gotta show you. They gotta show you, but you gotta go home. They can't just be like, man, you can come through if you want. It's like, oh damn. Like,
no, you can't come in. My mom said I already got too many people over here.
Yeah, right. It's like, wait, but it's 11 of y'all. Like, I'm really gonna make the difference. You can't have 12. You can't have 12.
Like who likes odd numbers? We like even numbers.
Right. Hey, but also, because we knew bikes like cars too. So
yeah.
So if I seen a certain bike or something out somewhere, I'm like, no, we ain't going over there. They'd be like, oh, why? No, do be tripping. We ain't going over
there. Yeah, you damn right. Bikes was like cars. You knew. Oh no, man. That's Corey. No, I ain't going over there, man. Dude be bugging, man.
Yeah.
I don't even like dude for real. So I'm gonna be cool.
Like, man, they Kool-Aid be super nasty over there, or his mama don't never be cleaning up. Like, straight up. I was like, oh dang, all right, we ain't gonna go there.
Oh, word! I ain't never been at her house, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But the number one thing before cell phones is now your interactions with ladies, though. It was so cut and dry. It was gray area. You felt the vibe. You felt the energy. The one word answer gonna hit different in your face versus on the phone. It's like, what? Does she just not want to engage? You're like, what? And it's like, no, you there. You're there. Hey,
right.
You want to go to the window? I mean, I don't know. It's like, all right, well, fuck.
Hey, I asked, goddamn cool.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Look, I asked. All right, so bad. So when I asked her, I don't hear nothing about how you want to go too.
But yeah, I feel you on that one because like the text message, depending on what you say, can get lost in translation.
For sure.
Versus if I say it to you, you can assess exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, you can't take it for what you want to take it for versus what me saying it verbally, you know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
You know,
nothing is worse. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
And I was gonna say, hey, ain't nothing worse than your joke not landing with a girl, and you got the 7 texts in between the joke of like, wait, what? Like, no, like, you know, no, I don't mean it like that. Like,
or, and I just had this happen to me. She gonna kill me for telling this story, but Just had this happen to me. I was texting me and her. She got mad at me, and she said, "I was basically apologizing. Not even going into detail. I was basically apologizing.
Yeah, for sure.
So when I text, I had said I was going to say I wasn't, but I end up saying I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she went over the rail. Like she. Now I work first shift. I work from 5 in the morning till 5:30 in the afternoon. So I go to bed around 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Get ready for work in the morning. So she comes into the house, and her coming into the house, I'm thinking I done overslept because I'm like, oh shit, what is?
Right.
I'm like, am I late for work? She was like, no, it's only like 12 o'clock. Is something wrong? Then she just gave me this whole spiel. I'm like, baby, it was a typo.
Right. It was like, damn, I didn't get the edited time. I knew what I said. I even saw what I said. hey, nothing is going to turn your home upside down than the grammatical error in the text that wasn't meant like that. Like, ain't nothing gonna change it. It's like, yo, I didn't even mean it like that. Like, now you mad at yourself because you made the mistake, but you mad at her for thinking that you like that. It's like, yo, you know me, you live here. Like,
right?
Have I ever talked to you like that before?
Hey, bro, she had came up with like a whole little how she intended. Oh, then this happened, and then if you said this happened, and then your brother said this, and maybe it was a typo. That's it.
Yeah, because now the PI investigator came out and heard 2 weeks ago when you said something similar to this. I'm like, I did not say that. I didn't say that. Like,
hey, bro, talk about a nigga proofreading the fuck out of his text messages before he send them out.
Right, hey. Be reading that shit like 3 times and be creating the sentences. I'm like, no, hold on, complete sentence because I did say no. I did not feel that way.
Hey, I will proofread the hell out of my text messages now.
Oh man, hey, that is a fact. Hey, we got to see. Hey, and you know what? As much as we love the over communication, man, if we didn't have these daggone phones and we just had to get at you when we got to the crib, or you had to hit the work phone or the pay phone, it probably eliminated a lot of this.
A lot of it.
Because I can't count how many times. I can't count how many times where I've been like, but I didn't mean it like that.
But that's how you said it. Right. No, that's how you took it.
Right, yeah, that's how you took it. That's way different.
And you can't explain that through text message. You can't.
No.
But if verbally I said it to you, you would have understood exactly what I was saying.
Absolutely.
That's another cell phone flaw.
Yeah, man. Oh man. But hey, cell phones. That now, shoot, we in a space where we can't live without them. And now, what's so wild is, I don't know about you, but there was a time where you could go all day without not talking to nobody, not picking up your phone, and people are like, oh, okay, I'm chilling. He ain't trying to be bothered, whatever. We just let it go. Hey, I hit dude Wednesday. And there was peace. You get back together, it's peace. Now, 3 hours go by, and you ain't physically picked up your phone or answered a text, but you've liked the picture. Oh, you violating.
You out of line.
Hey, yo, now I gotta see you. What's good? Oh, you don't fuck with me no more? Like, I'm like, yo, wait, hold on. Like, I can still be entertained in silence, right? Like, I didn't need
hell, not today. If you get on any type of social media, after you're not allowed to have me time anymore.
Man.
That's not allowed anymore. You can't wake up and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill today.
Man.
You literally have to get on social media and say, hey, I'm going to D&D. I hit y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then everybody gonna hit you on that. So, well, what's wrong? Nothing.
Hey.
Fuck you niggas today.
They won't even let you get a break. It's like, yo, I just want to chill by myself. Hey, why? What's up, bro? You good? You good, bro?
Man, ain't no such thing as having some alone time.
Man, no.
No, nothing's wrong. Nothing is broken. Nobody's hurt. I'm just trying to chill, watch One Piece for like the next 10 hours, and then just vibe.
Yeah.
I got to give an explanation on why I want to spend time with myself. Bitch.
Hey, and then depending on the answer you give about needing the time for yourself, people will then be like, oh, it's something up with you, or no, it's something up with me. Like,
yeah.
never did I think we would see the day where I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna chill, man. I don't feel like going there. I'm just kicking at the crib. I mean, man, dog, I thought we was cool. I mean, if you don't want to kick it with me, just say, I'm like, bro, I don't want to kick it with nobody. Like, hey, look, I'm not about to go hang with somebody else. Like, no, I'm going home. Like, I'm not even turning the TV on. Like, bro, like, it ain't personal. It ain't personal. Like, and all of a sudden, the memes and stuff, I was like, man, I thought he was day one. I thought niggas was solid. I'm like, whoa, what? Like, whoa, bro. Like, wait, slow down. Slow down.
How did we get here? How did we get here?
Yeah,
like,
man. Dog, yeah, man. Hey, the aspect of me time, alone time, privacy, all because of the phone. Things that we could do from the 80s on until what, 05, 06?
I mean, think about it. Think about it. Landline phones.
Mm-hmm.
People that didn't want to be bothered. They even talk about it as some old school R&B songs.
Yeah.
Take the phone off the receiver, sit it next to it. That way, when somebody called, they get that busy signal.
Yep, that's it.
You not disturbed the whole night, and people understood that.
Yeah.
They understood that.
Yeah.
Oh, they must not want to be bothered. Try again the next day. Hey, I hit you up yesterday. No, what's up? Oh, nothing. Did they? Ain't nobody but hurt.
Right, exactly. That's it. Oh, it's like, okay, it's all good. Like, it's cool. What you get into yesterday? That's it.
That's it. Okay, I took the phone off the receiver. Why? I ain't feel like being bothered with you motherfuckers yesterday.
That's a fact.
That's it. That's all.
Now, though, 9 missed calls, 11 texts, DM. Bro, it's like, come on, man. Like, yo, why we doing this? Why we doing this?
It is not that serious. Like for real, you literally have to get on social media and say, hey, I'm checking out.
Yeah.
Why do I owe you an explanation?
Yeah, right. Oh God.
When I was working third shift. So, third shift, I'm sleep throughout the day.
Oh yeah, for sure. Third shift is murder.
My girl was able to get in contact with me, my kids, and my brother.
Okay.
And my sister.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't give my mom access to me because my mom would always forget that I worked third shift.
Yeah.
So she would call me at like 5 PM. And once she wake me up, I can't go back to sleep.
Exactly. Facts.
So I had to put her as a part of the Do Not Disturb team.
Hey.
I forgot to tell her. So when I wake up, I got like 10 missed calls, text messages. Hey, what's up? You okay? Something wrong? You, Ma, I was asleep.
Right.
I gotta go to work tonight. Well, you wasn't answering the phone because I was asleep.
Yo, yo, hey, why is that the number one mom response? But you don't answer your phone. Yeah, because I was asleep. Hey, I just told you I was asleep. The answer ain't gonna change
It's not gonna
because you realize I didn't answer. I realize I didn't answer too.
I knew I didn't answer.
Right.
I knew I did. Yes, I know I did not answer.
Yo, my mom
I
is
wasn't
so
able
good for
to.
that. Right. My mom is so good for that. And she'll be like, but she'll call 3 times in a row and then finally leave a voicemail. Well, I guess you feel like you don't want to be bothered today, so
Make you
I'm
feel
like,
guilty.
yo, it's 11:45. I'm gonna be up at 5. Like, what you like what? Like, yo, come on, yo, don't do this. Like
Hey,
stop.
hey, my OG hit me the other day. We went to her and my stepfather's house for the Super Bowl. Hung out with them for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
She calls me like Tuesday or Wednesday. Answer the phone. Yeah, what's up? Well, I ain't heard from you in a couple of days. And woman, I just talked to you. I just hung out with you for an entire day. What are you talking about? We
Hey.
just hung out the entire day. What do you mean? It's only been
Oh
like 2
man.
days.
Man. Hey. See? Hey, and you know what? They wouldn't like that before phones. They
Nope.
wouldn't like that before phones.
Can't. Going back to growing up in Freeport in the 80s, what time did you leave the house on the weekend versus what time you came back without your mama knowing where you was at?
Man, listen, no joke. In my lifetime, in the 80s, so I was at the oldest 9. I have left the house as early as 9:30 a.m. and I have come back as late as 10:15 p.m. I was obviously dropped off by that time, being that
Right.
young. And my mom was, hey, get in the shower. That
Clean
was it.
yourself up. Get ready for bed.
It's a pizza. It's some pizza on the stove. Okay, bet. I was like, now I'm 40 plus. And you're mad. You haven't heard to me while I'm at work. Like, yo, what are we doing here? What's the real issue? when I was 9 and I was
Be
at
missing for
Taylor
a full
Park all
13.
damn day, you
Be
didn't
missing
have
for
a
a full
word to
13
say.
hours. Full 13-hour shift. You missing. Ain't nobody said a word.
Yeah. Oh
Don't
man.
come check in. None of that. Now
No.
you can't go a half a day without making some type of contact.
Oh boy, and it's problems. It is problems. I end up on my bike. Sometimes I even pull a move where I'll be on my bike all day. I drop my bike off at the car, hop in the right at the house, hop in the car with my cousins. We go in a few more hours, and she still ain't said nothing.
No.
But man, let me not answer at 9:15 while she on her break. Today. Today. Let it happen. It's like, oh, I'm checking in. Are you and Layla good? Are you in? Yeah, everything is fine. Hey, I'm an adult too now. Like,
Not
you
to
reference
them.
my daughter. She's fine. She don't want to be bothered with me because she's a teenager now. Like, that's just what it is.
That's just what it is.
Oh, man. Man. Oh man, but before we wrap up, man, because we could go all day with this, and we obviously gonna probably have to do some kind of part 2. I want to hear the reactions to this. I want some other people from the port to hop on this with us and bug out and have a great conversation. But as we close out, just as we get in our 80s bag, who were some of your favorite artists, or what were some of your favorite songs from the 80s? The 80s. So anything after 89, December 31st, 1989, it don't count. You had to have heard it in the 80s.
Okay. One of my Okay, question. What if it became my favorite afterward, but it still came out then?
Did you hear it then though? Did you hear it then?
I'm pretty sure I heard it then, but it didn't register to me how dope of a song it was until I was old enough to understand it.
Hey, let it fly, because I'm gonna tell you one that falls in that category.
But I am going to give you one that I heard in the 80s that was my jam.
Okay.
Let's start with that one. Cameo, Word Up.
Okay. All right. All right.
My dad was like a Cameo super fan. So Cameo, Word Up, and shout out to my Uncle Ed.
Okay.
Full Force, Love is for Suckers.
That's fire. That's fire. I'm about to go super obscure because we're gonna go a few rounds. I'm gonna get your memory going with these. I already know it.
Okay.
Now, granted, songs played a lot later, and even as I was doing my own research, I realized some of these songs came out when I was 1 year old, right? But when I was in 3rd and 4th grade, they were still ringing off. So they count because
Okay.
in 1989 I was 8 years old. So that's just what it is. A song, 2 songs. I'm gonna give you 2 songs that I liked when I was a kid. But as I got older, boy, do they make more sense and they resonate greater with time. First song, Wham, Everything She Wants. Like, yo, listen, shout out to George Michael, rest in peace to the legend. Hey,
shout out George Michael.
Yo, listen. At first glance, only thing I knew was the beat. That dun, 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 and then dude come in. Hey, but as I get older, George Michael was talking that shit. Hey, listen. He was like, hey, he kicked off the song. Somebody told me that everything she wants is everything she sees. I'm like, yo.
Hey.
Like, yo, I've been on that date. Hey, and then like on the second verse, the bar, and people don't want to hear this, but I'm sure a lot of men in their lifetime have went through this. He was like, and now you tell me that you having my baby, I'll tell you that I'm happy if you want me to. I was like, yo, he barred up. This is verse of the year. I don't know what George was going through, but or whoever wrote it, but his pen game is going crazy right
crazy
now. And I was like, yo, everything she wants is literally about this, shoot, for lack of a better word, ungrateful bitches.
Ungrateful bitch.
It's like, yo, and they manipulative, and they trying to make things happen for themselves. They don't care about you. And I was like, yo, this is fire. I was like, I see why this rose to the charts. I was like, I have like at 7, 8 years old, I have no idea. I don't know. Like, these are just the same guys from Waking Me Up Before You Go. I don't like, I just see the colors and the dance, and I'm like, yeah, it's cool.
Jitterbug.
As an adult, I was like, yo, I think I was listening to like Jack FM one day. I was just riding. I was like, hold up, cut this up. I was like, what he saying? I was like, oh, yeah, I'm feeling this. And man, that's a joint right there. Top tier 80s classic. The second one, and I'm gonna let you, because I know something else that came to your mind now that I've said that. But the second one is by the legend, the king of the 80s to me, the king of the 80s to me, the king of pop, the king of music to me, Michael Jackson. Beat It. Now, I know what y'all thinking. What's so special about Beat It? What did you not understand about Beat It? Well, listen, I'm going to tell you. All right. Beat It as a video, looks just like, oh wow, you know, people just stop fighting to dance with Michael Jackson. Like, who wouldn't do that, right? I totally get it. But Beat It as a song is literally saying, bruh, if you soft, stay your ass in the house. Stay out the way. Get out of the way. because niggas is outside and they not playing with you. Like, that's what Beat It is. Listen, y'all gotta listen. The hook tell you.
But I think everybody's misconstruing the video versus the title, saying "beat it." I think a lot of people thinking he's saying, "Okay, I'm going to beat you."
Yeah, no,
he's telling you, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
Right,
we coming through this motherfucker. Right. We coming through, and we finna fuck shit up. So if you don't want to be a part of this,
right,
I need you to get the fuck up out the way.
Right. Hey, you gotta show them that you're really not scared. You playing with your life. This ain't no truth or dare. They'll kick you and they'll beat you and they'll tell you
that it's fair.
So beat it. But you want to be bad. Hey, beat it. I know he kicking the game. Hey, Michael Jackson is giving you game. It's like, yo, hey fam, this ain't what you want, bro. We not here. We not here for the fair one. We not like you not built like that. Hey, all the slang that y'all want, hey, we stand on business. All of it applies to Beat It. The song is timeless because it's literally about how soft niggas should stay in the house and out the way.
So y'all convinced me with that soft voice shit. They said Mike was a real one.
Right, hey, right, absolutely.
They said Mike was a real one.
Hey, real thugs and gang members in that video. They said it in the doc. I'm standing on it.
Okay. So because you just hit me with the mic joint.
Yeah.
This one I always remember, not necessarily for the song in the 80s, but for I grew older and song makes sense to me now.
Okay.
The Jacksons, the Torture video.
Ooh.
It was something.
No water. But you got
it was something about. It was something about when Tito put his hand in that wall and came out with that eyeball in his hand.
And that wigged me out for 3 years. I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro, I was horrified of that video. But I watched it every time it came on.
Every day. Torture! Like, yeah, I'm torturing myself.
But getting older and listening to it, I don't think people understood how dope Michael Jackson's voice was.
Yeah.
If you go back and you listen to that song versus, I want to say Randy did the first verse. It was Randy or Tito.
Yeah.
And then Mike come in on that second verse.
Yeah.
Man, look. Mike's voice was so cold.
Yeah.
Kid Mike and teenage 20-year-old Mike.
Hey,
voice was so cold.
Hey, listen. Hey, I try to tell people all the time. Because I love to argue about Michael Jackson. I was arguing like last year on some like somebody was saying like Michael Jackson couldn't sing. I'm like, you're bugging because I'll take teenage Mike over a lot of singers today.
We'll wash them. We'll wash them.
Clean straight up. I was like, y'all saying that. But even by the time Thriller came out, he was like 28. Like, what y'all talking about? Like,
yes.
He's going crazy vocally on all of this. That man was born the same age. He's the same age as my mom. She's born in 1958. So literally in 82, he was, when 81, he was 23 years old. That's what I'm telling you. Those are the facts. Because my mom was 23 years old when she had me.
Hey, you know what though? I just found this out recently. And I don't know why that last documentary that they did for Mike. I didn't realize he never toured for Thriller.
Man, dog.
That would have been crazy.
Man, one, salute to you for watching the Thriller 40 because I just seen the doc too. I was trying to catch up. And I was like, yo, I knew I was going to bring up Michael Jackson, but I was like, maybe we'll do a whole episode just about the doc one day. Who knows? But But man, when
Well, hold
revelation
on.
hit, it's crazy.
Okay, but I gotta give you my other one because this is the one that I heard in the 80s, but
Yeah.
it didn't register to me until I was probably 12, 13.
Okay.
And this is probably arguably my favorite song ever.
Okay.
Michael McDonald's I Keep Forgetting.
There we go. Hey, keep it real with me. Keep it real with me. That song's still smoking regulators, ain't it?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And
hey, listen, and respect to Warren G.
Oh, big respect. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
And rest in peace to Nate Dogg. But no, the original, it still bangs. It still bangs harder than regulators. I'm sorry.
It's washing regulators. It's washing regulators. It's not even close.
Yeah, nah, it's not.
It's not even close. Yeah. Because it's just my personal opinion. Just like I said, this song is probably my all-time favorite song. Any genre. Regulators ain't even in my top 100.
Yeah, hey. Hey, listen, I'm with you.
But that's my opinion.
Yeah. Hey, like, yeah, I'm glad. Hey, listen, I'm glad we creating safe spaces to talk real because obviously, like, we like hip hop babies too. You know what I'm saying? Like, when hip hop hit its stride, it becomes something global. It happens in the 80s, and we're gonna get to that. But we're not about to cap like everything that got sampled was a better song, and that's one of the ones we don't talk about it. But the program directors and everybody letting you know, as I keep hearing that original. I keep hearing versus.
Yeah,
I'm hearing Michael Moore. So y'all know what the vibe is. Y'all know. We just not saying it, but this show gonna say it. This show gonna say it. This the show. This one we gonna say it. Like
this the one that's gonna get said.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though it's making me, I'm gonna have to go and listen back to the lyrics, so I'm not gonna throw it into the same category. But another song that I love because of the video and because I just knew one line of it. Duran Duran, "Hungry Like the Wolf."
Duran Duran, "Hungry Like the." See, give me some of it.
Let me see. I don't know the words, so let me butcher this and get to my part. It's like, I'm on a hot time after you. And I'm hungry like the wolf. And that's my joint. Duran Duran.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, hey.
I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up.
Listen, "Hungry Like the Wolf" and "Shout" by Duran Duran. As soon as you hear those, I already know.
I got "Shout." "Shout."
Okay.
But "Hungry Like the Wolf."
So, like, I want to say "Hungry Like the Wolf" was like, it was either the first single or the B-side to "Shout." I ain't gonna front. Like, it's one of those. It's one of those. Like, hey, it was when the second London invasion, the UK invasion came. Duran Duran was like at the forefront. It was Duran Duran. It was George Michael, and all of them. Like, yo, they was putting out joints. They was putting out joints. Americans was running for cover, low key.
Hey, for real, for real.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. I'm surprised you didn't name a certain song. I was expecting you to name a certain song because you threw out a question 1 year. This is years ago, and you stumped the entire internet and had us arguing. High key, you had us arguing.
Huh, man? I was always saying shit, man.
I'm gonna just throw the name out there for you. Phil Collins.
Oh. Okay. Well, I couldn't say Phil because I didn't hear Phil then.
Okay.
I didn't hear Phil in the 80s. I was introduced to Phil mid-90s maybe.
Got you.
So I was late. I was late to Phil.
Respect. Hey, it's all good. And listen, the song I'm referencing is In the Air Tonight, and it came out in 1981. So even I heard it late, but it rocked the entire decade. It rocked for another 15 years. And then it rocked for another decade after Hangover. You know what I mean? So
and then he with the NFL Monday Night Football and resurrected it again.
Yes. So now what I want you to do for branding purposes, just in case anybody trying to steal your swag, steal your shine, whatever. Do you remember the question you asked about that song?
I do.
I want you to pose it to the people right now. We might have to clip this out. We might have to clip this out. Go ahead.
It really wasn't even a question.
That's true.
I was stating the fact, and I'm standing on this hill. In the Air Tonight has the coldest beat drop in music history.
Okay.
I mean, just melodic. The entire song, just melodic.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they hit you with it. Boo, 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 boo. And then they just, man, oh.
Hey, and what's so crazy?
Boo, boo, boo. Oh, man, don't get me started.
What's so crazy about that? That is before, like, the illest, like, that's before Paid in Full. That's 5 or 6 years before. For them to put that together with that bass pattern, obviously, like, hip hop is, 1973, so it exists. But that ain't the vibe. Like 1981, that means that he recorded that in like 80 because it was taking a year or maybe even 2 to put out songs. So to where their mind was even at to be like, we about to break this whole beat down and switch it up. Like, and then drop it at the same time.
Drop it at the same time.
It's an energy shift, a beat change, and a beat drop at the same time.
I don't know how true this is, but they say the story behind that song is something that I'm not even going to get into for keep you from getting, in any type of internet trouble.
For sure.
But they say that not this type of trouble. We ain't trying to get banned or nothing like that. We want to stay on the up and up with those folks.
Yeah, for sure.
But they say that the gentleman that he wrote the song about, based off of the situation that happened. The song was originally performed without any of the bandmates even knowing.
Oh, wow.
It was something that happened. Phil wrote a song about it, and just so happened the gentleman that did whatever he did was in the crowd.
Okay. I vaguely remember this. Go ahead, keep going.
And they said Phil performed that song. I don't know if they had the whole bass drop and all that, how they presented it to the world, but they said the entire time he was doing this song, Kobe Bryant death stare, looking at this man. Yes, I'm talking to you. You know what you did. I know what you did. And I'm going to let the world know how I feel about what you did. I don't know how true that is, but every time I look it up, it's the same story.
Hey, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt that Phil Collins is a G. And for him to come up with that beat, switch up and drop it in 1981, I'm going to say he did it and was going to stand on it. That's all I'm going to do. Hey, and listen, I'm going to come clean for everybody because I thought it was a really dope statement that was made. And I ain't going to lie, I tried to fight it, but the technicality was it was the same song. I was trying to pull out Queen songs. I was referring to 3 6 Mafia. But the thing is, it was different songs. Like, they kept switching into different songs. I was like, yeah, because We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions are technically 2 songs. So you can't be like, it's different. There is no drop in Another One Bites the Dust, another 80s classic.
Yes, yes.
The beat is just hard start to finish. It's just hard.
Yes, it's just hard.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, he got us. He got all of us. Like that's the one. He got us.
That's the one. There is no other beat drop in no other song
Yeah.
that hits harder than that one.
Yeah. And people anticipate it. Like, people really don't even want to hear the beginning of the song.
They don't.
After you heard it. Like, I watched the dude, I forget. I might have been like in a department store. I might have been like at Kohl's or something. I don't know. And In the Air Tonight came on. And as I'm sitting here, I'm like watching the dude, because you know, when you in the department store and you right near the speaker and you can really hear the music, you kind of chill for a minute and let it ride. And that's what I was doing. Hey, but there's another dude that was there, like, with me doing the exact same thing. And I kid you not, every time 4 bars came up, I heard choo 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 choo.
Oh, he ain't know the timing.
And then finally, I was like, no, you gotta let the first hook go. He gonna do the whole song. And then finally, and I kid you not, Wang, as soon as he heard me he was like, he got the chilling rush. I thought he was gonna knock the racks over. It was like, it was crazy. But I was like, nah, that's the one. Because
that's the one.
I seen that after, like, years after your post, but it made me think of it when you said it. I was like, nah, dude in the middle of the store, like, he waiting for the beat to drop. Like,
hey,
he's not leaving till the beat drops.
Them air drumsticks, they coming out every time.
It's a fact, yeah.
Them air drumsticks is coming out every time.
Every time. Oh man.
Like I love Phil, but Phil got to tell me what a studio is.
Yeah, hey. Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Phil got to tell me what a studio is. I need to know.
Yeah, man. Hey, as a matter of fact, hey, we're gonna have to revisit music again. Hey, we got some songs to look up because, hey, the greatest thing about music is growing up with music, thinking it's a bop and not even understanding why, but then you hear it as life happens to you.
Yes.
It's even more of a bop.
Yes. Yes.
So, and that's the world we living in right now. And you know what? We on such a high. We gotta stop the show right here, bro. We can't give away too much. We're gonna have to bring it back. Listen, y'all. This is what we need. All right. This show is called Made in the 1980s, right? Because we were born in the 1980s. We were made in I was made in 1981. Wang, what say you?
1983.
So listen, that's what this is about. Listen, if you were made in the 1980s, this show is for you. We want you to subscribe. We want you to like and leave reviews. We want you to be a part of this community that we started here. Hey, listen. Hey, look, 70s babies. If you start selling drugs and became the man in the 80s, hey, look, you made it in the 1980s too. We ain't even gonna discriminate. We ain't gonna discriminate. You know what I'm saying? If you lost your virginity in the 80s, this show for you too, because you was a made man. You finally got that first nut, your shoulders dropped, and then life started happening at a different speed for you. So we saluting y'all too, man. Made in the 1980s. If the 80s is the best decade of your life, pray. But this is also for you. This is also for you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, until next time, man. Hey, listen, man, we appreciate y'all listening to the show, checking it out. What are the 80s things that you think we're not gonna cover? Yo, send us some topics. We might entertain them. We might not. I don't know. I think we got this under control, though. That's what I'm gonna say off the rip.
Hey, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
I mean, your topic might be good enough that we want, and you might need to have them on.
Yeah, you know, hey, listen. Hey, that ain't a bad idea. Hey, listen. If y'all out there, y'all wanna have a conversation with us, and you were made in the 1980s. One, you got to come on here and share why you were made in the 1980s. It could be as simple as your birthday, or it could be as simple as, hey, well, you know, back when IBM was popping, I invested. Whatever it is. Mm-hmm. We need to know the story, and that's how you get it on the show. That's it. And We're gonna entertain whatever conversation you have, but then you gotta come into our world and have the conversation that we're trying to have. That's just what it is. That's just what it
It's
is.
only fair.
That's
It's only
right.
fair.
Absolutely. So, man, again, thank you to everybody that listened today. All of our 815ers out there, everybody from the port. Thank y'all. Hey, listen, if you've never heard of Freeport, we hope we made it so interesting that you want to hear more about it. And until next time, please stay safe. Stay out the way Mike Ben told us. And it's all love. Ah.